皆さんこんにちは。お元気ですか? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, はじめまして、Lisa です。Welcome to my channel where I teach you Japanese in the most easiest and the fastest way. In this video, we will learn about the adjectives in Japanese. All about the i-adjectives, the na-adjectives like 高い、好き、静か, and also your doubts like whether kirei is an i-adjective or na-adjective. So let's start today's lesson. First of all, what are adjectives? Definitely you must be knowing that they are the modifier of noun. That means the one who gives more information about noun. For example, if I say sweet voice, voice is just a word, but something that gives more information about voice like sweet is an adjective. Now we will study every detail about adjectives in the Japanese language. So stay tuned for me till the end of today's lesson. Okay, now all adjectives in Japanese fall under two categories, na-adjectives and i-adjectives. For example, shizuka is a na-adjective, which means quiet. Takai is a i-adjective, which means high or tall. So if I have to say a tall person, that time I say height is tall. If you say a tall person or a short person, it may sound offending, like you are pointing out something that is, I hope you understand what I mean. So we never say he's a tall person or he's a short person. We say that person has a tall height, that person has a small height or a short height. So 背が高い tall height, 背が低い short height. That's how we say. And in the rest of the cases, 高い means high or expensive. Okay, so I will cover the na-adjectives completely in this lesson, while in the next part of this video, we will cover the i-adjectives. So, 始めましょう. Let's start. But before that, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel because I keep on uploading such useful videos, and also share this content with your friends who are trying to learn Japanese. So, it will really mean a lot to me. So, here is the vocabulary that I'm going to use throughout today's lesson. So in case if I forget to tell you the meaning and you may be wondering like what does this word mean, I'm going to use kanjis also, so please refer to this, okay? The na-adjective is very simple to learn because it acts essentially like a noun, and all the conjugation for both noun and na-adjectives are same. So this is a kind of good news for you all. So if you know the conjugation of nouns, this video is going to be so easy for me. Just believe me, you're gonna rock it. And if you have watched this video of mine where I have explained the conjugation for a noun and na-adjective, and if you have watched this video, then this is going to be really easy. But if you haven't, don't worry, I will still try to make it easy for you. A na-adjective can directly modify a noun by following it by sticking na between the adjective and the noun. So all you have to do to modify a noun is maintain the na. So if I have to say na adjective plus noun, I will add na in between, as you see. So na adjective, na, and then noun. So let's look at with some examples. So my noun is hito, my adjective is shizuka, and I want to say a quiet person. Shizuka means quiet. So I want to say a quiet person. I will not say directly as shizuka hito. No, I will maintain the na between these two things. So I say shizuka na hito. Shizuka na hito. Similarly for kirei. Kirei is an i-adjective. And I will use na between kirei and hito. So kirei, which means pretty. Kirei na hito. Pretty person. So you can use adjectives with particles just like we did in the last lesson with nouns. For example, 友達は親切. Friend is kind. This is for 親切. 親切. 友達は親切. And you can even say 友達は親切です. Okay? So this means friend is kind. But if you want to say friend is a kind person, my friend is a kind person, you say 友達は親切な人だ or 親切な人です. This is formally, da is informally. I have already explained the usage of da and this in my previous video. The state of being, the topic is state of being. So you can watch that video if you do not know what da plays the role or what this is. So 友達は親切。友達は親切な人だ。These are the variety of sentence. Okay? So let's learn the conjugation for na-adjectives as well as nouns. So present tense goes like you just add des or da. Da informally, des formally. So hito, which means person. It is a noun, so I'm going to say is a person by adding des. Hito des is a person. Similarly, you can do it even with a noun like ski. So ski des. Okay? Or shizuka desu. Okay, is quiet. Similarly, and present negative tense. The present negative tense goes like na-adjective or noun plus zanai desu. Zanai desu. This zanai makes it negative. Okay, so na-adjective or any noun which you have plus zanai. So we have hito, which means person. So I will say not a person. Is not a person, but just adding zanai. So hito zanai desu is not a person. To make it into past tense, I add deshita. Deshita. Hito, which means person, and if I want to say was a person, I just add deshita. Hito deshita. And to make it into past negative tense, here are the 2 steps that you have to follow. First, make it the negative of the na-adjective or the noun. Then, you drop the e and add katta. So let's try it with hito, which means person. So first I will make negative. Hito zanai, just like we did over here. Hito zanai. Now I drop this e and add katta. Hito zanakatta desu. Was not a person. I know was not a person makes no sense. If he was not a person, what would he be? An alien? Obviously, so I just took an example, an easier example. So you can do it with any noun, any na-adjective. Like, let's go for shizuka. Shizuka desu. Shizuka zanai desu. Shizuka deshita. Shizuka zanakatta desu. Okay? So here is a comparative form which I have made where you can compare how na-adjectives and noun are exactly similar. So I have used the na-adjective ski and the noun gakusei, which means student, so that you can compare how they are exactly similar in conjugation. So in the present tense, I will take the example that Bob likes fish. Bobu wa sakana ga suki da. Bobu wa sakana ga suki da or suki desu. Da informally, desu formally. Let's say Bob is a student. Bobu wa gakusei da. Gakusei desu. So the present tense in both is same. We just use da and desu respectively. Let's go for the present negative tense. Bobu wa sakana ga suki zanai desu. Bobu wa sakana ga suki zanai desu. And let's say Bob is not a student. Bobu wa gakusei zanai desu. So the same, you just add zanai over here and even over here. For the past tense, you add datta or deshita. So let's say Bob liked fish. Bobu wa sakana ga suki datta or suki deshita. Let's say Bob was a student. Bobu wa gakusei datta or deshita. So you see the same tense, the same conjugation for each tense is there for na-adjectives as well as for noun. And the last one, past negative. Bobu wa sakana ga suki zanakatta desu. Bobu wa sakana ga suki zanakatta desu. Bob did not like fish. So let's say Bob was not a student. Bobu wa gakusei zanakatta desu. So you see the zanakatta in both the na-adjective column as well as the noun column. So this comparative study proves that the na-adjectives and noun conjugate in exactly same manner. So, as I said before, that the na-adjective maintain its na when followed by a noun, right? So this was the format, na-adjective, na-noun. Now when we know this tense, let's try making such sentences. So let's say person that likes fish. Person that likes fish. So Like fish. Fish is sakana, like is ski, and person is hito. Okay, so 魚が好きな人。魚が好きな人。So the thing that you like is always marked with the particle ga, and a person that likes, right? So ski is a na-adjective and hito is a noun, so I'm maintaining the na, the rule that we did before. Let's say person that does not like fish. So does not like is the present negative tense of ski. So to make present negative, we just add zanai, right? So ski zanai, ski zanai. So 魚が好きじゃない人. And since 好きじゃない is the negative one and you see a e over here, I do not maintain a na in this case, okay? I just maintain a na in the present tense and not in any other tense. Let's say person that liked the fish in the past. 魚が好きでした人. 魚が好きでした人. 好きでした past tense. Person that did not like fish. 魚が好きじゃなかった人。魚が好きじゃなかった人。好きじゃなかった did not like fish. Or didn't like fish, something like that. So, I hope you understood that this entire clause 魚が好き or 魚が好きじゃない is modifying the person. You are telling more about the person from this clause. Okay? So this entire clause goes for this person. Now, when you have understood this sentence becomes useful because sometimes when you do not know such sentences, your meaning cannot be interpreted by the listener. When you see why this type of sentence is useful is because 人は魚が好きです。人は魚が好きです is completely different from 魚が好きな人。人は魚が好きです would mean people like fish, which is just definitely not the case always, right? We want to say a person that likes fish. But this is just a declarative statement like people like fish, okay? That's it. I hope you are understanding. Now, we can even treat the whole descriptive noun clause as we would do a single noun. For instance, we can make the whole clause a topic by marking it the topic particle wa. So let's say a person who does not like fish. Does not like 好きじゃない and person 人. So person who does not like fish 魚が好きじゃない人. This clause, how to make this clause? We just did it. Now I mark it with the wa particle to say that this is my topic. 魚が好きじゃない人は肉が好きです。肉が好きです。So, 魚が好きじゃない人は肉が好きです。Person who does not like fish likes meat. I know this is not necessarily always the case, but this is just for example. So, 魚が好きじゃない人は肉が好きです。I made this entire noun clause as the topic by marking it with this particle, and then by adding the Japanese comma, I started the rest of the sentence. So I hope you understood. So just a simple grammar topic like this can make you be efficient at such difficult sentences also. So I hope you will implement this in your Japanese. Let's look at this. Person who likes fish also likes vegetables. If you do not know the translation, I have marked them with the same color, so you can go for that. 魚が好きな人は野菜も好きです。魚が好きな人 means person who likes fish. I have made this entire thing the topic by marking with wa particle, and then by adding the comma, I add the rest of the sentence, which is 野菜も好きです。野菜 is vegetable. So, let's revise. Present tense 好きです。Present negative 好きじゃない。Past 好きでした。Past negative 好きじゃなかったです。Okay, so this was all for this lesson, and I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and also understood something from this. So please implement this grammar into your Japanese, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends who are trying to learn Japanese. Also like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment below and let me know whether this was useful to you, okay? And you can check out my other videos also. So, I will see you in the next lesson. ではまた次のレッスンで会いましょう。見てくれてありがとう皆さん。